Hey everybody, welcome back to A Glittery Life. Okay, so today I want to talk about the BECCA Cosmetics collab with Khloe and Malika. And I mean, don't we all just love Khloe, like in terms of if we're gonna like root for a Kardashian, if we're gonna like just go all in on a Kardashian, aren't we choosing Khloe? I mean, she has had a glow up, girl. Her body is so fierce. I can't even with her. Okay, so BECCA, they released a handful of things, I think like 3 or 4 lip colors, 2 face palettes, and then these little things called glow letters, BFF glow letters. And all of this is available at Beautylish. That's where I picked mine up. So this is the only thing that, I mean, it's not very expensive. I think these are $18 and the packaging is like cardboard, so you'll see. And then it has like a little weird sponge stopper. And then I think inside you get, I mean, very like few, I think one, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 little XOs and hearts. So it's cute in time, like in terms of Valentine's Day. And it is really pretty. I'm gonna see if I can like get some of this good like shimmery bronzer swatch. It is a little bit more subtle than I think I expected it to be, and it's just much more of like a bronzy like highlight. And I think it's a little bit more subtle because the letters are kind of chunky and there's not very many in there. I guess I don't know how else to put it. So anyway, but it was cute, and I'm kind of a sucker for like X and O, like I don't know, XO and hearts. Like I just thought it was really cute, and it wasn't that expensive, so I picked it up. And then the lipstick that I picked up is called Yours Truly. I am wearing this today, and at first when I put it on, I was like, ooh, I do not like that. It's a little bit too like peachy brown for me. But I actually, as the day has gone on, I'm kind of into it more. And it has a little bit more of a rose undertone to it. So I still think it's like that, kind of in that like, you know, warm peachy tone, but on my skin it does pull a little bit of that rose undertone, which I think helps make it work. Otherwise I think it's a little too warm. This would be beautiful on a medium deep skin tone. I think that's probably who it's definitely made for. Okay, so let's talk about Malika first. This one is the Made with Love by Malika. It's got a soft focus highlighter, a radiant blush, 2 radiant blushes, and a satin matte bronzer. Satin matte? Those are 2 different finishes. That's interesting. Okay. Weird, right? So 2 blushes, You Make Me Blush, Yes Girl, and then the highlight called Dusted, and then Bestie Bronze for the satin matte bronzer. That's what it looks like. I think it's really pretty colors, really geared towards medium, deep skin tones, and is very pretty. So let's see, this is going to be the first highlight, or the first swatch, and that's the highlight. Let's do the bright blush. This is the pinkier of the 2 blushes. So you've got like one that's like really coral and one that's really pink. And then let's check out this satin matte bronzer. It's such a weird, and it's very orange. In fact, let's like really see what that looks like up close. It's definitely not matte. So interesting. I'll put it on another spot of my hand just to make sure. Yeah, this is not a matte bronzer. It's not glittery, but you cannot call this a matte bronzer. You can see it a little bit better right there. But that's the palette swatched. It's like all of them right there. I'll try to zoom that in for you. Definitely not for fair skin. This palette, I didn't expect it to be for fair skin. I'm not reviewing it for fair skin, but if you have a deeper skin tone, you want to see what those look like, that's what they look like. And then the Made with Love by Khloe is in the gold packaging, and it's really pretty. Her highlight is called Glow Up. Her blushes are called Fierce and Fabulosity, and then she has Cocoa Bronze, another satin matte bronzer. This I think is more suitable for lighter skin tones. Here is her highlight. Kind of like a really pretty champagne color right there. She has like a peachy gold blush. Reminds me of a one of the dim light, the Hourglass blushes. I can't remember what the name of the one I'm thinking of. Then she has a little bit of a deeper toned coral. Nice and bright in terms of blush. And then see what her bronzer is. I'm gonna see that up close. Also not a matte, definitely has a glow to it. Let's see if you can see it right there on the skin at all. So you definitely have your Malika, your medium deep skin tone palette, and Cocoa, your Khloe one for light medium. Probably fair could get away with this. Let's see what this looks like diffused. So even a really fair skin tone I think could get away with this palette. I've done a heavy swatch of these, but right there is just a really nice diffused swatch of that darker blush from the Khloe palette. This blush right there is really beautifully diffusable, and it does give you a tropical glow. I think it's meant to be like if you were, this would be a great, these are great summer palettes. If you're coming back from vacation or you wish you were on vacation, you're just looking to extend that glow, I think you could certainly do that with these palettes. What I will say, even though I can't give you a wear time on these yet, I think they diffuse well. They're all marbled, and I wish I would have taken a picture of these before I started swatching them so that you could really kind of see the marbling in there. So you are going to get that softer focus because of that. But they all do have more of like a highlight marbling through them. So it's going to be all about the glow with these, including that satin matte blush. It's just weird, right? I'm sorry, I don't know what to say about that, but it is a blush with a like glow undertone to it. Not glittery, not shiny, not oily, not chunky, but it's not like true matte bronzer. I hope that helps for you, because if you see that it's a matte bronzer, you might be a little bit confused. Anyway, so this is the Made with Love Khloe x Malika collab with BECCA. I want to know what you think about this. I am really curious for you guys as consumers. What do you think about BECCA doing this collab? BECCA is obviously like heavy into the collab game. I think they've realized that that's a dollars generator for them. But I want to know what you think about these face palettes and a satin matte bronzer. Also, tell me what you think about this lipstick and if I should wear it or give it away. Let me know. Thanks, you guys. I'll link everything down below. Bye.